You know, all month long, we are honoring and recognizing the achievements of African-American men and women who made history by becoming the firsts in their fields. Well, today, we're speaking with a woman who shattered the glass ceiling, becoming Atlanta's first black female police chief.
Yeah, just an incredible achievement. CBS 46's Ashley Thompson is live at APD headquarters with much more on her inspiring story. Ashley.
That's right. Beverly Harvard has had a long, impressive career with APD, and it actually all started with a little bet. In 1973, Beverly Harvard had just graduated from Morris Brown College when one night she overheard her husband speaking with his friends.
And one of them said, see, look at Beverly over there. See, she could never be a police officer. And I was offended. I thought my husband would defend me.
He didn't, and the two made a wager, $100 if Beverly could become an Atlanta police officer.
And I decided, no, I'm going to win this bet, and I am going to prove him wrong.
After the police academy, it was immediately trial by fire.
They placed me not in a car, but on high crime foot patrol.
The shift was brutal and came with a number of challenges, including sexism.
And I remember one guy, he looked at me, and he looked at me and said, oh, hey, police lady. Then he thought about it. Ain't no police lady gonna arrest me.
And it wasn't just from people on the outside. Harvard says she experienced sexism from some of her partners and supervisors.
It was the male ego thing.
But Harvard pressed on, becoming deputy chief of police in 1982. In 1994, she becomes Atlanta's first black police chief. One major assignment, helping plan for the Olympics, where 2 people were killed when a bomb exploded at Centennial Olympic Park. Harvard says her officers had trained for that very scenario and responded appropriately.
So it was a tremendous, tremendous task.
Harvard was also chief during the height of Freaknik.
Anytime we see any kind of lewd anything, then we're going to deal with it.
One of her most proud accomplishments, taking down dirty cops in her own department.
It ended up with a number of Atlanta police officers ending up in federal prison.
And now about that bet, Harvard tells me that her husband did eventually pay up, so he did have to pay that $100. Beverly Harvard was Atlanta's police chief for 8 years before going on to work for the Department of Homeland Security, then finally becoming a U.S. Marshal. Right now she's deciding what's next. For now, I'm live in Atlanta. Ashley Thompson, CBS 46 News.